Guys, I'm on top of the fucking world.
He's getting the shot.
The waterproof, so I'm going to get off this mountain ASAP, get back down. Fucking hell, this is amazing. It's not the best idea to put it in front on, but it was raining, so we managed to get it out of here. Good morning, it is day 2 of being back on the road. I slept so well last night on the new ground mat, so thank you to everyone on YouTube for telling me to get one. Obviously I knew that, but for some reason didn't bring one. So I bought one yesterday and it's just been really comfortable. Obviously it also makes the ground warmer, which has been good because up here in the Swiss mountains it is much fresher. I've got a jumper on this morning, I'm going to put a jacket on as well. Last night was cold, but I really like it, to be honest. It's been like a welcomed coolness in the air compared to being in the 30-degree heat, which was south of France. I sleep so much better when it's cool. So that's been good, and the ground mat has been fantastic. This is the second day of being back out, and one thing I've learned is that you have to go easy on yourself. Not every day is going to be a great day. Despite being on a road trip, if you're away for a while, not every day is going to be amazing. You know, some days you're going to want to stop and take a break and just sit down and chill out, which is kind of what yesterday was. And also I think you have to allow yourself to feel that way. You have to go easy on yourself. Because I think I found myself being, telling myself, I'm on a road trip, it should be fun, it should all be great, it should all be, I should want to explore and whatever, but I think realistically, even if you're having even if you're on a holiday for a month, you're not going to have a day, every day where it's great. You're going to have your down days. We all have moods, we all get tired, we all get hungry, and we all need a break every now and then. Despite having that week off, I feel like I definitely lost the rhythm of doing the trip. Being with Annabelle, being with a friend, being inside, I got quite comfortable again. It kind of felt like a holiday, which it was, and it was incredible. And to be honest, I really miss Annabelle. Last night I kind of felt really weird about it all. It kind of felt like the first day again. It felt like the first day of the entire trip. I felt nervous, I felt unsure, and just kind of last night I got into my tent and just kept forgetting where I put things. I'd get it out and then an hour later I'd just forget where I put it. Then I'd have to search through everything again, and yeah, just getting used to being back out on the road, and also just a bit tired yesterday, I think, to be honest. But today, this morning, I've got sleep in my eyes. I'm feeling much better. It's currently 6:30 a.m. The sun is shining. I'm going to see what the weather's doing today. I'm going to pack the tent up as soon as I can, just in case it does rain. And then, I think go for a ride. I'm not sure what the cancellation policy is on the room. I guess there isn't one because it's for this afternoon. So my best bet is to carry on staying in this hotel around the corner. There's a lot of clouds around, but they look okay. But I've got a feeling I should trust the weather report in Switzerland, and I think it will rain. But we'll see. This is my first time in Europe on a bike, so planning it has been a bit haphazard. And I've done most of the UK. I've done Scotland, Wales, down towards Cornwall. Basically most of the UK I've done, Yorkshire and all those areas. But Well, I say most of the UK, parts of the UK, but this is my first time in Europe, and I'm really very much aware that I don't know everything. You know, I've not done as much research of as what I could have. That's very much the way I work. I'm not very good at planning, so I'm learning that I don't know a lot. And I think, yes, that's cool when you're with a friend or on your own doing this without vlogging it, but because I'm vlogging it, everybody is seeing this. And I'm really trying to keep all the mistakes I'm making very honest in this vlog. And I mean, a few things that I've not looked up is the languages of each country that I'm going to in detail, the currencies of each country that I'm going to, even though I knew about that before leaving, the roads I'm looking at, the legalities and whatnot the night before I go to that country, which has been fine so far. Things like data in Switzerland, I didn't know about that. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm kind of learning, and also a big one that I'm relearning right now is the routine. I think having a routine is really essential for me anyway, of like, I wake up, I pack up, then I do things, rather than I wake up and then do things, then pack up, depending on whether you're staying for more than one day obviously. But yeah, just small things that I'm learning about myself and about this trip so far that I thought I would share. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. There is definitely rain on the way. And just like that, the tent is down. I'm actually really proud of myself this morning for packing down so quickly. It took me about 10 minutes to pack everything up. Then, just like that, as I was celebrating my packing down, my neighbour from the caravan next door just brings me out a whole roll of fresh bread for the day. Small wins. Crazy rush to put the tents down because we are in for some storms. I've put the tarp over mine to keep it all dry for now. Hopefully it stays on. Oh boy, the rain has arrived. Just in time. That was such a mad rush to get the covers on. I've got the most important stuff here, but I'm just hoping that tarp stays on through the storm because I couldn't get the pegs in the ground. Anyway, everything's in dry bags, roughly packed, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, it stopped raining for maybe 10 minutes. There's a lot of clouds around right now and thunder, but I'm going to rip the tarp off, finish packing the bike, and then I'm ready to shoot over to the hotel, which is literally 5 minutes away. Alright, just pick up my trusty size stand. Well, got a garage. That's perfect. So here it is, the sun is shining right now. A little bit cloudy, a little bit misty, but it's okay. And here's the issue I've got is that it's really hard to kind of know what to do because I've got 3 different weather reports, a local one, Apple weather, and just another one online. And they all say very different things. But there was absolutely no point in stressing out yesterday about whether I should book a hotel or not, because the reason I booked the hotel is because I really want to ride these roads, ideally not in, really bad weather, so I can enjoy them. I have no issue with rain, but I don't want to kind of be on the roads that I came to ride in the pouring rain. So I booked the hotel, but because it's nice, that does mean that I can ride the bike free without any luggage today and then come back to a hotel. So what I'm going to do is put my waterproofs under the net that I bought yesterday and go for a ride with no baggage, which is incredible, which means I can go to Grimsel Pass today, possibly Furka Pass, and then come back to a hotel. If it rains, I get a bit wet, I can dry my kit off tonight in the hotel. And then tomorrow it's just supposed to be light showers, so I can go and do the rest tomorrow. So it's kind of turned out to be really, as always, it's turned out to be a positive thing for me. So today we're going to go and hit a few passes, I think. It might rain, it might not, we'll see. And just have a really chill one, a day of riding, a day of taking in the area. It's kind of the first day that I've done this now. I actually stopped and, said, okay, I'm just going to enjoy the perimeter of this area, and then come back rather than move forwards. I'm staying in one place, so that's really nice. Anyway, I'm sure that I'll be filming some of the roads today, providing it doesn't pour with rain, and I'll see you on the road after some breakfast. It's not the best idea to put it in front on, but it was raining, so we managed to get it out of here. It turns out the room's now ready, so all my bags are now in the room, and I thought I may as well get breakfast here, so she's now making me breakfast, which is incredible. And that means I can go on the bike now without a rucksack or anything, so it's just literally waterproofs, the bike, and me, which is going to be really fun for these passes. I'm going to go to Grimsel Pass and there's another one as well, but I've forgotten. So I'm going to go and do 2 passes now and then come back. It's about an hour and a half round trip, so it's kind of perfect for today, and it just means that I can go and explore and not be in a rush to be anywhere or get anywhere. Come back, have lunch, chill out. Yeah, the plan today was to sit in and edit the next vlog because it's supposed to be raining, but it's actually been quite nice now, so let's see if I can get around without being caught in a thunderstorm or something. Breakfast is done and the experience so far has just been amazing. They've treated me so well. I don't normally stay in hotels, so it's kind of all the new experience for me unless I'm on a job, but the hotel is called New Fenen and it's just been so good. I'm now full of food. I've had a drink of juice, loads of water. I can't seem to hydrate even with the electrolyte tablets right now. And I'm going to go and ride to Grimsel Pass, possibly Furka Pass, and then come back. And just before I ride off, I thought I'd mention one more thing. So what I've noticed is I've had a couple of down days on this trip, not felt the best, felt a little bit unsure of what I'm doing, felt like every decision I'm making is the wrong one. And I kind of felt that way yesterday with getting the hotel. It's expensive. It's cost me about £80 to stay here, which isn't crazy, obviously, we're in Switzerland. Is that oil? Please don't be oil, no, it's water. But I've realised the day after, every single time that this has happened, that it always turns out to be for the best. And the day after's always been incredible, or, it's just been the right thing to have done. And I think there's something to say in that. I was speaking about flow in a past vlog, and I think there's a big thing to do with flow and just knowing that whatever choice you make on these trips will be the right one. And just trust yourself to make those choices is something that I've kind of realized today. Anyway, no more engine light. Look at that. I still need to unplug the heater grips, but I'll get around to that later on today. And the roads are dry. This is the dream. Woo! This makes me very, very happy. Definitely feeling the difference in temperature right now, and I have to say I'm loving it. It's cooler. There's a really nice breeze. I'm sure the bike's loving it too. And there are obviously bikes absolutely everywhere here. Let's get into the mountains. Oh, it feels so good not to have bags on the bike. It's incredible how much it affects the handling. I mean, I guess it's like having a pillion on plus a rucksack. And my thoughts on the rucksack yesterday were that now I've got a net, I might just pin the rucksack to the dry bags, so I haven't got to have it on my back. Oh, guys, I'm on top of the fucking world. I've just ridden up Grimsel Pass. The weather is looking pretty choppy, but take a look at this. That is just breathtaking. Wow. And I'm pretty sure over there is Furka Pass. Yeah, something else.
When life shows an forget what you've been told and ride this open road. This open road. This open road.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Grimsel Pass. Nothing to say other than watch the videos because it is breathtaking and I have no words that can describe this place. So that is the Grimsel Pass, complete, and I'm just so glad that I've got the whole day to do this because it's just been nice to stop and take it in and sit down and look at the views and appreciate that I'm actually here doing this thing which is the dream. I'm going to be honest, don't think I bought any batteries out for the camera, so I haven't got too much juice left. But the weather's looking okay until about 5 PM, so I think what I'm going to do is potentially ride out to Furka Pass now, which is the one opposite, I think it's the one opposite Grimsel Pass, you can basically see it, and then just have a nice ride on these roads for a bit before I go back to the hotel and chill out, because it's just nice to be able to spend time here and not be rushing around, you know. And I have to say, the adventure bikes are growing on me. Being out here right now, and for the past couple of weeks, there have definitely been times where I just wished I had a bike which I could just thrash off-road and do some of the TET tracks. And I have seen, I think it's 3 miles MC, doing some of the TET, and that's kind of made me think, on the Royal Enfield Interceptor with knobblies on obviously, and it's made me think he's getting the shot. It's made me think that yeah, maybe I should definitely put some knobblies on because it is doable. By the way, in the last video I said that I should get some plugs for the tyres, and someone pointed out to me that they are in fact tubed tyres, which is something that I've learned actually on this trip, is that I've googled a few things. I'm quite new to this bike, I'm still learning about this bike. I've only had it for about 3 months ish, and I googled whether it was tubed or tubeless rather than looking at the actual bike itself. I don't know why I did that. And then I actually looked at the bike and I was like, oh right, yeah, they're tubeless. No, they're tubed, sorry. So a plug wouldn't work, obviously. Ooh boy, I am feeling a million times better today. I mean like a million times better. Something was going on yesterday. It must have been the first day jives that I had. The jittery kind of first day nerves. Look at that snow. But today I am back. I am back and the usual vlogging will resume because it's fun and not because it's a chore. Yesterday everything very much felt like it was a chore, even riding the bike and looking at the views. But we're going to have those days and we have to accept that. And the more you fight it, the worse it gets, the more you convince yourself that it's all fine and it's going to be a great day, fuck it. It just seems to get worse. And sometimes it's better just to accept that you're going to have a day and it might get better, it might not, and just go with the flow. Oh yeah. And now I'm going to ride back down Grimsel Pass and make my way across the Furka Pass. I think that'll be it, because I want an easy day and I just want to explore some of the roads surrounding the passes as well and just get off and walk around a bit on foot. I took a little walk down here earlier just to look at some of the little streams, have a little play in the snow. It's been a while since I've seen some snow. And by the way, I think this is going to be the first day on this whole trip that I'm going to say this, but the weather is perfect. The temperature is perfect. I think it's about 18 degrees up here, and that feels just right. If it could stay like this, if it could stay between 18 and 25 degrees for the rest of the trip, I would be very, very happy. But I know for a fact that if I do go south into the Croatia and the Balkans and stuff, look at all the bikes, wow, then it's definitely going to be hotter, obviously, much hotter than what it has been on this entire trip so far. Okay, here we go. There's so many cool vehicles around here. I mean, you've got race cars, classic cars, bikes galore. It's a bit of a vibe. Let's get back down this mountain and see if I've got enough juice left in this camera to capture the downward slope. And this time you get me talking and not the engine of the bike. Although today I put it in the rucksack. Someone asked me on YouTube a few days ago how I got the good sound on the bike itself. Normally I put it in the saddlebags because it's closer, but I think it's a bit too close, and even with the gain turned down on the receiver and the transmitter, it still blows out. So today it's in my rucksack and it's working so much better. Okay. Are you ready for the most incredible view? I might even end up riding this again tomorrow. If the weather's nice, I might pop back up on the way through. It's just something else, honestly. I need to just experience it again, I think, after today. And there's something Klaus was saying to me, not Klaus by the way, it's Klaus, who I met on the ferry on the way here, is that I think if you're seeing stuff like I did in France and now here every single day, it does get a bit much to take in, you know? So I think doing it in smaller bursts and just taking a bit more time can really be beneficial to the enjoyment of the trip and just allowing you to consume it properly and process it properly, because it's not every day you come to places like this that kind of, I mean, for me it moves me to tears, honestly. It's It's insane. So, yeah, take your time. And I'll be honest, I didn't think Switzerland was going to be this beautiful, but now I've arrived here, it's just, yeah. Nico was saying to me the other day that, well, a few weeks ago now, that I was in France talking about the roads, and I was talking about how insane they are, and he kept on saying, wait until you get further along, wait until you get there, because it's just going to keep getting better. And it's hard to believe, but now I'm here, I'm just, yeah, Nico, you were definitely right. I'm also really happy that I've got today without the baggage, because what better way to explore the mountain passes than without your luggage on, you know, because that does weigh you down pretty massively. I think I'll pop by just here. Nope, there's a car coming. I won't be doing that, although this bus is very slow. I guess it would tip over if you only fast around a corner. And whilst we're waiting, let's just take in this view. Pretty cool bus. And I'm pretty sure when I come down here, if I go left up that road up there, that is the Furka Pass. That's not a fact, that's just me making a making a guess. But I do have trusty Beeline showing me the way, and it is saying to go that way. So what I'm going to do now is pull back over, hopefully it's not going to rain, change the mic back out, stick it in the rucksack so you guys can see it without me nattering on. And there we are, Furka.
Chance you've been waiting for. It's the light coming through.
just met some other vloggers who had a drone out and we were stood chatting, and I just realised how fast this storm is coming over. So I think I'm gonna, got the waterproofs on, I'm gonna get off this mountain ASAP, get back down before I get caught in a massive storm. So we're now in the clouds. Don't know if you can hear that, but there's thunder and lightning outside now, so today's been amazing. And I've also now got space to sit down, do a bit of editing, do a bit of admin, and just catch up on life today and relax a bit, you know? So it's turned out to be really great. Anyway, that's the end of today, I guess. I might do some little bits in between, but yeah. I'll see you on the other side tomorrow, most likely.